If you're traveling to one of 200 cities in 9 countries in Central and South America, you are going to want to watch this video because I'm going to give you an app that will increase your convenience, your appreciation, and of course, the amount of time that you can stay in one of those cities and countries that will make it more convenient, more fun, and rather than going to a grocery store or going to pick up a knickknack that might just take out time from seeing a museum or chilling on the beach or by the pool, this will have people delivering things to you, and it's convenient. It's very similar to some apps in the United States and Canada, and I know you're going to find it incredible. So if you do, hit that like button, but let's talk about it. So no, to answer your question, I am not going to wait until 5 minutes into the video to reveal this amazing app, because 5 minutes into this video, hopefully I'm ending the talk and we're actually going through the app. I'm going to talk about it, screen share it so that we can have on screen the app and I can show you some of the things that it can do utilizing the place that was our last trip in Merida, Mexico. But that app is called Rappi, R-A-P-P-I. And if you download it, you'll want to look for the symbol that looks like this. That's it right there. So I hope you enjoy it, find it. Again, it looks like this. So let's move on. Now, Rappi was developed in Colombia in 2015. It has since seen significant increase and has been lauded as a very amazing app for Latin America. And I can personally attest to it because we used it constantly when we took our last trip to Merida, Mexico, and actually stayed just off one of the main areas near Paseo de Mateo in that wonderful, beautiful colonial city, of which we are actually renovating and building a home. And it's been about 2 years in, but by that 2-year mark, it should finally be completed. But just so I get it completely clear, like I said, it's in 200 cities in 9 countries. Those 9 countries are, don't look, because I'm going to look over here on my computer to tell you exactly what they are, because my memory is terrible. Come on, I'm a YouTuber, right? They are Colombia, Mexico, Costa Rica, Peru, Ecuador, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, and of course, Brazil. So those are the countries, and again, 200 cities, so you're going to be able to find it in a lot of places. This app made it so that we could really enjoy our vacation. We could go see the museums, go to the restaurants, go to the beach, really be able to kind of spread out what we wanted to do, because not all of our time was taken up going to the grocery store, which actually was a significant period of time when we went to the beach area near Merida to a city called Guaymallén that was square in the middle of 2 kind of major towns, Telchac Puerto and of course the larger city of Progreso. We had to go back and forth about 15 to 20 minutes each time, each way, to go to the grocery store. Not the most difficult thing in the world. You're still in paradise, but at the same time, if I can pay somebody to go and bring it to me for the exact same price as an Uber or whatever it might be, well, that's just convenient. And on top of that, and this is where it really makes a difference between Rappi and some of the apps that we're familiar with, when you think about Uber Eats, DoorDash, Postmates, you're really talking about food. It's just food. Now you've got Hy-Vee delivery, Price Chopper delivery. I know these are regional grocery stores, but you have Walmart delivery, Walmart pickup, things like that. And all of those apps are wonderful, but at the same time, think of Rappi as everything in one app. It geolocates you when they go pick it up. It's the same geolocation where you can see where they are in relation to you. They have the ability to text you while they are going through the store, which, if you're not completely fluent in that language, can be a little bit difficult, but normally what I would do is see that they're there, sit by the pool, get on my computer, do a little Google Translate, and communicate them with the text option on that app. It was very convenient. Sometimes it would translate, sometimes it wouldn't. It really never mattered. As long as I was hanging out, it was about 10 to 15 minutes of dedication just to do a little communication. They were either across town, a few blocks away, whatever it might be. The food was delivered, the drinks were delivered, even a USB to USB-C cord was delivered to us when we forgot one at home, so we weren't able to charge our phones. All of those things were involved. Pharmacy, technology, food, drinks, they can all be delivered, and those deliveries can also be scheduled, which was very convenient for us. For those of you who are unfamiliar and don't follow this channel yet, which by the way, this is probably a good time, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We do all kinds of videos about travel and real estate. So like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That'll let you know anytime these videos go live or I live stream. Getting back to it. Our flights, we fly through United through Houston, and when they arrive, it's normally very late at night. Now, this isn't necessarily a big deal, but if you get in late, if anything happens in your travel, a flight gets delayed, a flight gets pushed forward, whatever it may be, if you have travel inconveniences that do sometimes happen, it's nice to be able to know that when you get to your destination, there is going to be food, maybe a cocktail available, that kind of thing. And in a boutique hotel, or even just a normal hotel like the Hyatt Regency in Merida or anywhere else, it's going to be a little bit more convenient to call down, say that you need food, say that you need a drink, and they'll deliver it up to you. But if you're in an Airbnb house or condo or townhome, it's going to be kind of on you. You will have some owners that are more than willing to go pick up some stuff, but for the most part, it's on you. If you can have it delivered either at that point or earlier in the day when somebody may be able to be available at the house, say for cleaning, then they can just drop it in your fridge and boom, you're gone, out of the way, and you have food and drinks available for you, even if it's like what we had to deal with, which was getting into the house at exactly 11:30 at night after a very long day of travel. Basically, this app was kind of everything to us. It allowed the vacation to be more about vacation, about going through and seeing all the different things that Merida has to offer, or that any of the other cities have to offer, of course, wherever you decide to go. But it made it more about the trip than it was about shopping. And personally, to me, grocery shopping is one of those things. I go in, I go out, and I get what I need. And even that just doesn't lend to having the best time that you possibly can on vacation. Should you know where the grocery store is? Absolutely. Did we have a convenience store right down the street? Absolutely. But for the most part, with those big bulk orders, it was nice to be able to just kind of set it and forget it and enjoy vacation. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen mirror onto this video so you guys can go through with me. I'll show you just a couple of different options, a couple of different features, and that way you know exactly how to work the app and exactly how convenient it's going to make your life. So we're going to start here, and this is the screen where the Rappi app is. Now, if you look to the very top row, third from the left, you'll see a nice Santa hat on a mustache, and that is the Rappi app. It is just a few days past Christmas at this point in 2021, and so that's why it looks like that. Normally, it's just the mustache and the orange-pink background. So we're going to click on that. And you'll notice at the top left, it says Calle 56, number 400. And that was the address that we stayed at when we were at our last trip in Merida, Mexico. So you'll probably notice a notification that shows up when I get into something that says, it looks like you're a little far away. And that is because I'm in Kansas City right now. So I want you to first look, though, at search, which just gives you a general search option. So if you're looking for milk, leche, or bread, pan, you can just type that in there and it will be able to find it for you. And then the next section down is sections, which has restaurants, supermarkets, pharmacies, liquor, shopping, all kinds of different things. And we have a few things here for methods of payment. And then, of course, some different deals, 40, 50, 15% off. And then these are some of the more corporate restaurants that are available down here. But we're going to spin through this real fast and get to supermarkets. And you can kind of see the ones that are available there. My favorite in Merida was Soriana. Then pharmacies, you've got a few right there, have over 30 available. Express shopping like 7-Eleven. They have the different stores, the AT&T, your Petco, your GNC, Office Depot, and then, of course, liquor, where you can get liquor at the Super Key, 7-Eleven, so on and so forth. But let's move back to the top, and let's just hit restaurants real quick. And so here was what I was talking about. You seem far away. Do you want to do your current location or the home in Mexico? And the reason that I'm happy that this got brought up is because when we were in Kansas City and leaving a couple of days from that point at our last trip, we just hit our address, even though we were far away, and scheduled the delivery for when we needed it. So that's one of the benefits of this particular app is you can say Calle 56, number 400, which I'm going to push right now. And that way, it just knows that you're trying to deliver groceries to your location. In this case, it's actually where we hit, which was restaurants. And I'm going to say that we're going to look for Mexicana. So you can see, just like any other app, it has the delivery time, the delivery fee, and all the different restaurants that are located close to or available to the area that we have, or the address that we have. And you can look at the top and see that you can kind of go through if it's pickup and you want it to be something else, pick up in max 45 minutes, things like that. You can see all the different places. We actually ate at Eladio's several times. We have one very close to the house that we're building.
So again, you can just go through and order these things, and you will notice that it is in Spanish. It is not in English, so might have to do a little translating, but not too bad. It's still very convenient. Supermarkets, like I said, my personal favorite was Soriana, so we'll click on that. And you can see delivery time may change while you complete your order, of course. But you can see that there are obviously tons of options for the grocery store. One of the features that I did really like about this particular app is when you hit hallways, because that just takes you to the different sections where it has milk or juice or fruits and vegetables, breads, or like this one where it says carnes, and you can go and see that there's ground beef, chicken, all kinds of different meats, and just go through it that way. That made things like meal planning significantly easier for our family. So we'll go all the way back here. And that was supermarkets. And then let's go to shopping, because this is where I've kind of talked about we had a few technology needs that we had forgotten about in the States. One of them was a USB to USB-C type plug, and we found out that we needed that because it had been forgotten in Kansas City. So if we went to technology, you can see that they have all kinds of options. Now, I'm going to tell you that because I'm in the United States, sometimes with the more complex orders, the more complicated things that are not groceries, that are not meals, it does have a little bit of a tough time loading what we're looking for. But you can kind of see that they've got the Echo Dots, they have headphones, and let's say we needed an HDMI to VGA adapter. We could click on that. And again, this is what I was talking about. It's 565 pesos, but it's not possible to load the product information. I believe that is just because I'm in the United States at this point. But the number one thing is this allows you to really see that this app can be ridiculously convenient, whether you're in the States trying to order something that is scheduled, or you're down there and you just need a supermarket, you need a Costco, and you want to order some blueberries or some juice or some baby spinach, Nutella, whatever it might be. You have the option to order that and order it very easily. So that's the demonstration of the app. Again, let's go up to this top left corner so you can kind of see that again. Your current location, it'll geolocate you. Your home that you have marked if you're away from it, like Calle 56-400 in Merida. Lots and lots of different options, but that is a basic breakdown of the Rappi app. So let's go back to the main screen.
And we're back to this view. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for watching. This app really, again, made everything just more convenient. I know that with regard to our trip, we were there for quite a period of time, but the difference between the first time that we went and the second time that we went, we were just able to enjoy the vacation more because hours upon hours upon hours weren't spent shopping for us and then our guests and trying to figure out exactly what we needed. We all went on, made our grocery list, somebody else took care of it at their convenience or at a scheduled time, and it was done. And especially with those things like scheduling ahead to make sure that we had stuff available, made it very convenient. If there was something that we missed, a last minute thing where we already had scheduled to go somewhere else, we could make sure that somebody else could pick it up, bring it back to the house, and it was done. And on top of that, if you're thinking about utilizing Uber as opposed to renting a car, Uber is going to have a cost to get you to the store and back. If it's within walking distance, obviously that's not a big deal. That's just time and the ability to grab everything that you need and drag it all the way back. But if it's already delivered to your door, it's delivered to your door and you don't have to think about any of it. Sit back and enjoy. Again, guys, my name is Alexander Howell. If you do want to follow along with our journey with our home that we're renovating in Merida, please feel free to visit these social media links. At Alexander from KC is where you can normally find me. You can also send me a text, 816-727-7740. That number just sends a text directly to me, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you guys might have. It does take me a bit at this point to get back, so it might not be that day that I text you, but it may be the following day, but I will get back to you. Also, feel free to visit my website, alexanderhowell.com. And again, this video, One more thing. We have a Facebook group if you do plan on traveling to Merida, Mexico specifically and going out to check out my house, or when it's ready to Airbnb it. And that is facebook.com/groups/travel2 Merida. So feel free to join that group and ask any questions that you might have. We've got a really good group of people in there that are happy to answer anything that you may have. So that's me. That's how you can communicate with me. I hope you enjoyed the video and I earned a like. If not, comment down below and say, Rappy's not the best. Here's an app that I've got, or here's what we use when we go. Anyway, thank you all so much. Have an amazing day, an amazing new year, and of course,